different roles and needs in intimate romantic relationships.
Didn't realize she's making that type of boss moves. I mean, she's an engineer for NASA. And she's got her own either ballet or ballerina, but isn't that the same thing? Anyway, she's got her own classes of ballerina or ballet, one of the two. But like I said, I think it was the same thing. I mean, props to you, Dickia. Props to you. I love to hear that. Yeah, so based on her being such a boss, she was like, yeah, she's a boss in her boss land of the workings that she works, in the businesses that she has, and the engineering that she does in the NASA's, yeah? When she comes home, she's happy for Paul to kind of take the reins. And I'm guessing from what she's saying, because she didn't say too much, but I'm guessing it's the more heteronormative way of the man is the head in the household is what she was meaning. Because then she kind of agreed with the brother who then said, yeah.
Listen, how about this? Check this out. This is the scenario, yeah? You are the map teller. Paul is going to be the driver of the directions of the map that you tell him to go. Yeah? But in that telling of where to go, don't be then also stepping the boundaries and trying to tell him how to drive the car that you're going. So don't say slow down. I mean, if he wants to speed, if he's meant to be doing 60 miles an hour and he decides to do 70, you don't step in there and say, listen, slow down and also take a right. No. Stay in your lane while you're telling Paul the direction to go in. Don't be telling him, slow down, reverse. No, he can do all them things there. You're just giving the direction. He's going to be doing the functioning of that direction. Okay?
You know, without the neck, my head won't be moving. Without the head, the neck wouldn't be moving. The neck wouldn't function. I mean, it would just, I don't even want to visualize that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good analogy. I got it. But it's all to do with how you see yourselves in relationships. Because there's some women who wouldn't want to or need or feel that, oh gosh, see, I told you one of the kids the winks are going to be getting up because it's the time for them to be getting up. And I've been doing my TikToks from 3 o'clock in the morning. Good morning, baby. Going right down the mummy coming, okay? I understand that you would really be up at this time, but look at your gorgeous smile. Good morning, my baby. Okay, give mommy a kiss. It's 7 o'clock, but go to bed. Mommy coming, okay? Mommy coming. I love you. I told you they're going to be up. I gotta hurry up. Basically, yeah, the long and short of it is, there's different ways of being in a relationship. There's some men that want to be the head of the relationship and, you know, give the, you know, directions. There's some women that men allow to be the head of the relationship because that's just how they are. They're comfortable enough in their masculinity to allow that. And there's relationships that there's just equality down the line. Maybe there are different things in terms of what we have been internalized to believe, like different gender roles should take responsibility over. So maybe as a man, possibly still feeling like going out, he should pay and stuff like that. But at the same time, with decisions, there's still an equilibrium in the decision-making process. Or it could be a man that feels, no, 50-50. And a woman that's happy to be in a 50-50 relationship. Like I was saying to you before, like I've said quite a few times, there's so many different schools of thoughts when it comes to the dynamics of a relationship and the different responsibilities that people take on in relationship based on sometimes their gender roles, stereotypical views of being a man or being a woman, or sometimes it's based on learned experiences. Sometimes it's, learned experiences in a negative to a positive way or positive to a negative way. So let's put it this way. If someone grew up in poverty without having anything and then believing that, you know, they should be going into a relationship that they should be taken care of because they didn't have it in the past, there's that type of mentality. There's also, and I'm not saying male or female because it could be either or. There's some men that go into relationships with women and also expect to be looked after monetarily wise. Let's not get it twisted. It's not just always women that want that type of security and them things there. Okay? But there's also the positive where someone has seen a positive representation of how a parent should be. And then, yeah, because it's all to do with, you know, your interactions with your primary caregivers and your primary social backgrounds as to what you might potentially believe you deserve or want in a relationship. So again, like if someone grew up in poverty, they might want to go into a relationship where they are fully looked after. Or the opposite, they might want to go into a relationship where they're fully self-sufficient because they've had to be. They haven't had it any other way. They might even feel funny to even give someone those reins of being the head of the house because of the fact that they've had to actually look after themselves for such a long time or for a time before they met. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. I know I've gone off on a tangent, but I just wanted to add a bit of psychosexuals.